Hey, happy day, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Jam Grandma. Let's talk about the expression, scarce as hen's teeth. Now, this is a 19th century expression, American expression, that comes straight from the chicken coop. And it means, of course, well, it's interesting because hen don't have teeth, right? So what could be more scarce than something that doesn't exist? Think unicorn, magic, miracles, they're very, very rare, or non-existent, just like hen's teeth. Hen, of course, are chickens, and they grind food up in their gizzard. They don't have any teeth. So if something doesn't exist, it's very, very rare and very, very scarce. How do we incorporate this into growing and building our business? Well, we have to create some scarcity and some sense of urgency in our business so that people will make decisions and choose to do business with us. Now, a lot of times they already have an existing problem or situation that they need help with. That's where we come in. We swoop in as heroes and give them our solutions or sell them our solutions and help them to solve their problems. When we can do that, and the faster and better and easier and more efficiently and effectively we can do that, and the more seamlessly we can solve problems for them, of course, the more people love us. But sometimes people's problems aren't really, really urgent depending on the type of business that we're running. You know, I had a food business for decades, and you know, I solved the problem, what's for dinner, for the most part. But guess what? People have almost an infinite possibilities of what they can consume or eat, and especially what they can eat for dinner or lunch. So was that a super urgent problem? No. So we would have to do things to actually create a sense of urgency, a sense of scarcity, a sense of you need to do this now, you need to make a decision now, or you're going to miss out. The truth is, there's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be another choice. There's always going to be another thing for you to do. So is scarcity even real? We could have a whole discussion about that. I think that the vast majority of scarcity in our lives is created by our thoughts and our feelings and our beliefs and other people telling us things that may or may not be true based on their sense of scarcity or abundance or urgency. Now, we want to have people make a decision. We want them to choose to work with us. We want them to choose to work with us when it's really right for them, when we really do have a good solution for them. I am of the mind these days as I get older that the only real scarce resource that each of us have is our time and how we're going to spend that time, how we're going to set priorities. And everything else is something, if we're just resourceful, we can figure out a way to make it happen. So how in your business do you create, because we create scarcity and a sense of urgency, how do you create that in your business to encourage people to buy and to do business with you? Sometimes we just talk about the problem, we talk about the situation, we talk about our solution and how life will be for our potential customers or our customers, or how it has been for our customers when they no longer have that problem. Call it future pacing, painting a picture of the future for them when they don't have that problem anymore. That can create a sense of urgency. That can create that drive to get people to take action and make a decision and choose to work with you or work with your company or your business. We can incorporate scarcity through limited quantities or limited time that a product or service is available. Truly with time, if I am selling a service that involves me having to personally fulfill on something, say my coaching or my consulting, my time is limited. I only have 24 hours in a day, just like everyone else on the planet. So I have to decide how and when I'm going to spend that time. So the more people that want parts of my time, parts of some of my energy, the more valuable that becomes, because it truly is a limited resource. Time with me or any other individual is that exact same way. You as a business owner and business driving force behind it need to determine how you're going to prioritize and spend your time. And the busier you get, the more demands on your time, the more valuable your time is. So to me, time is truly a scarce resource and a limited resource. Everything else, there's almost always another way to figure it out or deal with it. Any problem, any situation, there's always a solution. The only limit to finding that solution is usually us and our thinking and our way of looking at a problem or a situation. So how do you use scarcity in your business today? And if you're not using it, how could you add scarcity to encourage people, in a good ethical way, to encourage people to do business with you now, to help people solve their own problems? Because the more people we help, the bigger our businesses grow. Share in the comments below how you are currently using scarcity, or if you're not, say, hey, I'm not looking for ideas, so that we can get ideas from one another. Have an amazing day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.